Hello, hello, hello! It is great to see you again for a new year, a new chair, a new house, and a brand new episode of Out of Office. Now, I don't know about you, but this time of year always leaves me feeling equal parts exhausted and excited. And this year is probably the most intense holiday period I've ever had. I moved into this cool new house a couple of days before Christmas, and I've spent the last few weeks decking it out into the sweetest remote work pad in the Southern Hemisphere. So yeah, in case you weren't sure, this really is my house. The ferns you can probably see through that window are real, and I even hung these cool new light panels just for you today. But on top of the move and the holiday, I also kept working the entire time. And that wasn't because I needed to. Honestly, I did plan to take a day or two off. Nope, I kept up that relentless work schedule just because I am so damn excited about what we're gonna do together in 2023. I have 3 really cool things to announce today, and seriously, I'm sure you've figured out by now that I'm a high energy kind of guy, but I am so pumped about what's happening in the remote work space this year. I am about to put the Energizer Bunny out of a job. This is episode 20 of Out of Office, the web series for everyone who believes the future of work is not in an office. I'm Andrew Allen, and I bring you the most interesting news and stories about remote work every single week in just a couple of minutes. And in 2023, this community is about to hit a whole new level. Here are those 3 cool things I promised to tell you today. So first up, we're officially hitting the road. In 2023, I am going to visit as many remote work hotspots as I can. I want to meet as many remote workers as humanly possible, show the reality of working remotely in different corners of the world, whether it's good, bad, or ugly. And most of all, I want to hear about the things that affect remote workers like you, where you are. There are already millions of people in this community, and most of them aren't in the United States, but that's where all the news seems to come from. And we are going to change that. Number 2, I am ditching remote work. 2 weeks ago, the video I put out about renaming remote work became one of the most successful episodes we've ever done. So I am starting a personal crusade to try and actually give it a better name. To kick it off, I've set up a new Twitter channel where I am going to tweet a better name for remote work every single day. Here are some of the ones I've thought of so far. That one's quite good. That one could catch on. I'm not sure about that one, but Well, anyway, I'm going to keep doing it every single day until the world actually takes notice. Now, I don't know yet what shape that will take. Maybe a sit-down special with Oprah or a retweet from Elon Musk. Or perhaps we'll end up having a grand showdown between all the best suggestions until one of the terms coined by this community gets added to the Oxford Dictionary and outranks remote work on Google Trends. Either way, I'm not giving up on this. I'll just keep going and going and going and going and going and going, and we are gonna escalate this all year until something big happens or my batteries run out. And that brings us to announcement number 3, which is that this is already one of the fastest growing communities of remote workers ever. Truly, this is only episode 20 and more than 4 million people have seen it. In 2023, I wanna use that for good. I want this community to become a thriving hub where remote workers everywhere can talk about the stuff that really matters to us and organize as a group on such a massive scale that we can really deliver meaningful change for other remote workers around the world. I'm talking big, I'm talking huge, like petitioning governments to let people work remotely on a tourist visa, or fixing outdated tax laws like the ones that mean I still owe money in New York State even though I have lived here for 2 years and haven't been back. And setting standards and playbooks for companies that hire remote workers to close the pay gap between people who work in the office and people who don't, especially the ones who live in another country, because every remote worker deserves a fair deal, no matter where they live. And if we do this right, the combined strength of our voices is going to be loud enough to make things like that happen. So if you want to be part of that, what you need to do now is go here and sign up. I promise I'm not going to spam you. I'm not going to give your email to anyone. You'll just get one short email every Thursday with the least boring remote work news of the week and the details of the cool stuff that we're doing and how you can be part of it. And to get the ball rolling, I've just enabled Substack's chat function and asked 3 questions related to each of these announcements. Which countries should we visit this year? What's a better name for remote work? And what should remote workers fight for? I can't wait to hear what you come up with. You can comment your thoughts here if you'd prefer, but if you want me to personally read and respond to your comment, that's gonna happen on Substack. Alrighty, that's all we've got time for this week, but I'm already cooking up some really good stuff for next week's episode, which is gonna be a big news roundup. I'm Andrew Allen, and the future of work is Out of Office.